Good morning and welcome. I know a few people are trying to find us, so we're going to give it a few more minutes just to make sure everyone knows that we're not on at 1 o'clock today. We are on at 11. I'm here ready to go. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinsons. Good morning. I'm ready to move and shout with you. I hope you're ready too. Before we get going, let me just say that unfortunately, because of the variant, the Delta variant, we had to close or postpone our live classes here in Austin. So all we have right now are our live stream. So I hope that we'll get some of those live viewers that were taking our classes to come join us with the live stream instead. And we're just going to move on as we have for the last year and hope that we can get back out in public real soon. Please, everybody, stay safe. Please get vaccinated. Let's all stay safe and healthy. All right, before we get going, let me say hello to my early birds. I've got David here from Austin, Texas. Good morning, David. I'm glad you're here. And Mary Ann from New York. And Craig from Austin, Texas also. I'm glad you're here, Craig. Good morning. Grace from my old home, Long Island. Good morning, Grace. And Heidi from upstate New York. Good morning, Heidi. Glad you're here. And our friend Spooky from Canada. We also have Patty and Roger from Austin. And did I miss anybody else? Who's that? Oh, Vince and Judy. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Hi. All right. So for today's class, you're going to need a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can just use a pillow. And we will be bouncing the ball today. So that's why we are going to be bouncing. If you don't have a ball that bounces or you don't have a ball at all, you can take that, you can modify it, take that pillow or whatever and just push it against your knees to simulate bouncing, and I promise you're just going to get just as much out of it. There is some hand coordination that's involved with bouncing, and that's one of the things we're working on, but that's okay. If you don't have it, you're still going to get a great workout. I'm going to put the ball down and let's get warmed up, all right? So we're going to start off. Please remember also this is a non-competitive sport. Stay at your own pace. Push yourself to what's comfortable for you. And I'll try to show as many modifications as possible. Today's class, if you want, can be done standing. I encourage you to stand next to a wall or a chair because you are holding a ball, and if you're bouncing it, that ball could go flying and you can lose your balance. So stay safe. All right, let's start off with our warm-up. Let's bring those arms directly in front. Everything we do for the next 45 minutes or so is very, very intentional. So extend those arms directly in front of you. Bring your palms forward. See if you can't get a nice big V in between each of those fingers. We're going to close those fists really, really tight and then open them up. And using our vocal strength, we're going to say together, close, open, close, open. A little louder, close, open. There it is. Close, open, close. Overhead reach. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Right, left, go right, left, right, left. Bigger, right, left, right. Straight ahead again. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Now faster. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Tight, 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 tighter, tighter, tighter. Now open them as wide as you can. Let's see that big V in between all those fingers, bigger, bigger, and nice work. Shake it out. And you start to feel some warmth in your arms. That's your blood circulation and moving. Good for us. All right, let's continue warming up. Let's warm up our vocal cords. Let's warm up our facial expressions, and let's warm up our upper body. We're going to start with those palms all the way up overhead. Full extension of those arms. Look to make sure your arms are not bent. You are fully extended. We're going to say the letter A as we drop the arms to the floor for about 10 seconds together. Here we go. A. Good. All right. Let's get those lungs filled up with oxygen. Let's get those vocal cords warmed up. We're going to bring those arms overhead again. This time we're going to say the letter E, and this time we're working not just on stretching those arms and strengthening the vocal cords. Now we're working on strengthening the smile, all those muscles that make us smile. So we're going to say the letter E and work on the smile. Here we go. Arms fully extended. Lift up as high as you can together with me. E. All right, nice job. Let's continue. Let's do our last one. This time we're going to say the letter O, and now we're working on bringing the lips together. And while we're doing that, let's bring the vocal intonation down. So let's go O. Arms overhead, join me together. O. Good. All right. Remember, we're strengthening not just the sound of the voice, but also intonation. We want to make sure that we're not monotone, that we're using different parts of our vocal range. Let's continue warming up. We're going to start off with those arms directly out to the side, as wide as you can get them, and then in. And we're going to say together, out, in. Here we go. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Bigger, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Two more. Go. Out, in, out. Now watch. We're going to cross, 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 cross. Keep going. Go. Cross, cross, cross. From the top, we're going out, in, cross, cross. Again. Out, in, cross, cross. Out, in, cross, cross. Two more. Out, in, cross, cross. Go. Out, in, cross. Now up. Go up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Two more. Go up, down, up. From the top, out, in, cross, cross, up and down. Go out, in, cross, cross, up, down. Again. Out, in, cross, cross, up. Last time. Out, in, cross, cross, up. Now front, push, front, and pull. Go front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Two more. Go front, back, front. From the top, out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front and back, out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front. Keep going. Go out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front. Now faster. Out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front. Keep going. Go out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front. Again. Go out, in, cross, cross, up, down. Last time. Out, in, cross, cross, up, down, front, back. Shake it out. Were you able to keep up? It was pretty fast. That's our warm-up. Let's continue warming up. Let's get our legs warmed up. I'm going to ask you to lift that right leg up right here, nice and high. Try to lift it about hip height. By lifting that leg, we're also warming up our core, warming up our abdominals. So we're going to keep that leg held up here, warming up all the muscles in that the top part of the leg while we exercise and warm up our ankles. We're going to point and flex. Let's do that 8 times together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. Now we're going to kick. 1, 2, 3. Let me see your heel. 4. Kick it forward. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop that leg. All right, I can feel that warming up definitely. Let's lift the left leg. We're going to lift it nice and high again, a little higher than hip height. We want to hold it right here in place. If you need to assist, that's fine, no problem. And we're going to point and flex. Join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. Kick. 1, let me see that heel. 2, kick it forward. 3, squeeze that leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. All right, so I can feel those legs, my legs definitely warming up. We're going to continue warming up. Let's bring that right leg directly in front with your heel down, toe up. And we're going to bring that back in with your toe down. We're going to do that using our opposite arm, our left arm, front and back. So let's do that 4 times together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switch. Now the left leg is forward, heel down, toe up, right arm is forward. And we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switch for 2. 1, 2. Switch for 2. 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, again, 1. Now singles, here we go, 1, keep going, 2, switch, 3, reach, 4, bigger, 5, 6, reach, 7, really warm up all those muscles, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and faster, 1, 2, 3, look down, 4, make sure you're opposites, 6, 7, and 8, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and shake it all out. Let those legs go for a second. Roll out those ankles and your wrists and your shoulders. All right, I think we're ready. So here we go. We're going to grab that ball. We're going to start off. Our first exercise is all about range of motion. So we're reaching out as far as we can go. The ball is going to help you seeing where you are, and then you're going to come back. And let's add a wrist rotation while we're doing that. So we're going to go wrist, roll the ball toward me, front, and then on the way back, roll it towards you. Let's do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to add the last part, bounce and catch. If you don't have the ball, bounce and catch. If you're standing, it's 1, 2, 3, open the legs, bounce and catch. All right? Let's practice that a few times before we add the music. Make sure we have it. Arms are starting at your chest. Full range of motion. We're going, make sure that your arms are fully extended. Exaggerate this motion. Make it hard for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bounce and catch. 1, 2, 3. Bounce and catch. 1, 2, 3. Bounce and last time. 1, 2, 3. Bounce and catch. All right, we're going to add the music, but instead of counting it out, let's say front, back, bounce and catch. Okay, here we go. I think I have some fun music for today. I hope you like it. Are you ready? Here we go. Front, back, back, bounce and catch. Front, back, bounce, catch. Front, back, bounce, catch. Keep going. Front, back, bounce. Last time. Front, back, bounce and catch. All right. A lot of hand and eye coordination going on, range of motion. Let's continue. That's the first part of our first exercise. The next part is still about a range of motion. I'm going to ask you to take that ball just in your right hand on a diagonal, and that's going to be up, down, and then we'll take it on the left side. Up, down. We're on the diagonals here. We're making out to the side, and then both hands. Up, down, and then we're going to add that bounce again. Bounce, catch. So it's up, down, both up, down, bounce, and catch. Do it. Up, down, both up, down, bounce. Put it together with the first part. Front, back, back, bounce. Catch, here it comes. Out, down, up, down, bounce. I'm going to add the music. Let's play with that a few hundred times. See how we do. Okay. 4, 3, 2, front, back, bounce, catch, up, down. Got it? Up, down, bounce, catch, front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, bounce again, front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, down, up, down, bounce. Last time, front, back, front, back, front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, 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 bounce, and catch. All right, how'd we do? Were you able to get that pattern? I want to add one last piece, and this piece is strictly optional. You do not have to do it, and that's just the legs. And the legs are going to go real easy. They're going to go front, back whenever our arms are working, when we're not bouncing. So it's front, back, front, back, bounce and catch, up, down, down, bounce, catch. Legs are optional. Depends on you. You know where you belong. You know what you can do. Add them if you can. Do it every other one if you can. Try to add it in if you can. We want to get the whole body moving as much as possible. All right, we're going to add the music, put the legs together, and then we're moving on to the second exercise. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, down, bounce, catch, front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, down, bounce. One more. Front, back, bounce, catch, up, down, bounce, and hold. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm already getting loss of breath here, so I'm going to grab some water, take a moment to kind of restore my body, and we're moving on to the next exercise. The next exercise is all about working bilaterally and contralaterally, working same side of the body, and then for those of you that love it, opposite sides. All right, this is a symptom of Parkinson's many people experience, so we like to practice this as much as possible. Same side, nice and easy. We're going to take that the ball in the right hand, the right leg goes out, in, then we switch, out, in. This should be pretty easy, not a lot of thinking going on, so I'm going to ask you to really exaggerate it. Big arms and legs, big arms and legs. We're practicing also, we're working on gait, making sure those legs are lifting, not shuffling. So I'm going to ask you to really exaggerate with me. We're going to add the music right away because we really don't have to practice this one, but we will practice it with the music. Okay, here we go. If the Bible tells you so. Out, in, keep going, out, in, 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 keep going, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, put it together, front, back, bounce, catch, and up, down, bounce, do it again, front, back, bounce, now up, down, both, up, down, bounce, now right, out, in, out, out, 4 more, out, in, out, make it big, come on, out, in, let's take it from the top, front, back, bounce, and up, down, bounce, right side, out, in, out, and hold. All right, I'm again out of breath. I hope you are too. We're working a lot. All right, the next part is the contralateral, the opposites, and this is going to take a little thinking. And while we're working opposites, this is just an added part for some of you, not for everybody. I'm going to ask you to take that right arm, and instead of just going out, see if you can cross that midline. Whenever we cross the midline, we're working both sides of the brain. using the brain more functionally, more fully. So if you can, take that ball and circle it in front of your face and go out. And now we're going to take that opposite leg. Out, in, switch. Let's go slow to begin with. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Same side. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposites. Out, in, out. Nice and big. Out, in, a little faster now. Same. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposites. Out, cross it, out if you can. Out, in, out. All right, maestro, let's add the music. See how we do with that. Okay. You teach me how to dance real slow. Now, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposite, out, in, out, in, out, in. Same side, out, in, out, in. Bigger, out, in, out. Opposite, out, in, out, in, out, in. From the top, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, bounce, catch, and up, down, both, up, down, bounce, same side, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, opposite, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, from the top, front, back, back, bounce, now up, down, both, up, down, bounce, same side, out, in, out, in, out, in, opposites, here it comes, out, in, out, in, out, in, and done. All right, were you able to get it? We're going to add on the next exercise, but you'll have a chance to keep practicing that, no worries. All right, the next exercise, again, we're really focusing a lot today on working opposites. The next exercise is all about opposites. We're going to take the ball and tap to the opposite side. We're triggering that leg to work with the opposites. So that's what the tap is about. It's to remind you, it's to trigger that leg to work with your right hand. So we're going to trigger it first. Tap, under, over. Tap, under, over. Tap, and you can exaggerate this. Under, over. Tap, under, over. Tap, under, over. Tap, under, over. Tap, under. Last time, tap, under, and over. So we're going to add the music. There is a little more to this exercise. You probably figured that one out. But let's get this first part together first before we add on. Here we go. Right hand, tap left. Now, tap, under, tap, under, tap, under, tap, under, keep going, tap, under, tap, under, tap, from the top, ready? Front, back, front, back, front, back, bounce, and up, down, down, bounce, same side, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, opposite, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, now tap, tap, under, tap, under, keep going, tap, under, tap, and under. All right, I think we're ready for the next part. The next part you're gonna love because we're changing the tempo. So makes it a lot harder. Got to move faster. We're training that brain to change movements, to move fast and slow. So we're gonna tap, under, here it comes. Uh-oh, did I do that right? Yeah. And then we're going to tap 3 times quick. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, now fast. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch. Forgot to mention, if you can't get that leg high enough, or that ball is too big, or whatever the problem is, if you can't get that ball underneath, you can still play. You can still get plenty out of it. It's all about lifting the leg. So that's why we're going under. We're trying to lift the leg nice and high to remind the brain to lift the legs when we walk. It's all about strengthening the legs for gait, for walking. So tap, lift the legs, and if you can get it under, great. If you can't, just tap under, tap it, reminding you to really lift to try to get that leg up, okay? So you can still do it. You don't worry about it if you can't get the ball all the way under. All right, we're going to add the music. We're going to add that next piece. We're going to do it a bunch of times, and then we're going to take it from the front back from the very beginning. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, tap. Tap, under, ready? 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, again. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap, under, 1, 2, 3, from the top. Front, remember? Front, back, front. Now bounce. Bounce and catch. Go up, up, up. Bounce and same side. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposite. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Tap it. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, from the top. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Bounce and catch. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Bounce, same side. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposite. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and tap, tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, switch. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, again. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, last time. Tap. Under. 1, 2, 3, and hold. All right. So far, so good. How are we doing? You're with me? Good. Let's grab a little water, take a little break, because the next is the best part. I always say that, best part.
We'll do it at the end.
Oh, yeah. No, we still have a little more to do. Jumping the gun. All right. So the next part is all about bending. We're going to work on your core. So we want to come down. You want to pull your belly really, really tight. Remember, this is all about balance. Whenever we're working core, we're working balance. Pull your belly really, really tight. Under, this is, we're going to say down. Take the ball between your knees. And again, if you can't get that ball underneath your knees, just bring it behind you. Okay? Down and up behind your head. Down, up. Get those elbows up. Lift up your chest and shoulders. Lengthen those abdominals. Here we go. Down, up, again, down. Woo! Lost the ball. Okay, I'm sure I'm not the first or the only one to do that one, right? Here we go again. Down, up, down, up. Keep going. Down, up again. Down, up. 4 more. Down, up, down, up. 2 more. Come on. Down, up. Last one. Down and up. Let's add the American Pie to that little that our last exercise that we'll add on to the very beginning. So we're going to need a lot of music for this one. We may have to go. Okay. All right, and we still have a pattern. How are we doing time? I think we'll have time. Yeah. I know it's everybody's favorite part, the pattern. I don't want to miss that, right? Yeah. Now here we go. 4, 3, 2, down, up, down, up, down, up. Behind you, go down and up, down, up. Keep going, down, up again, down, up. 2 more, down, up. Last time, down. From the top, here we go. Front, back, front, back, front, back, bounce and up, down, up, down, bounce, same side goes out, in, out, in, out, in, out, opposites, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, tap it, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, again, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, switch, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, now down, go down, up, down, up again, down, up. 1 more, down, up from the top, front, back, front, back, front, back, bounce and up, go, up, down, bounce, same side, we're going out, in, out, in, out, in, out, opposite, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, tap it, tap, under, go, 1, 2, 3, switch, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, again, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, last time, go, tap, under, 1, 2, 3, down, go, down, up, down, up, down, up, last time, down, up, and hold. All right, so we have worked almost every muscle in the body, almost. We only have one last muscle to use. It's the smallest muscle, the brain. Okay, so here it is, starting with the right hand. Here's the pattern. I'm not going to slow it down. I'm not going to break it down. I'm going to give you a pattern. We're going to do it a bunch of times. Hopefully we'll all get it. Don't worry if you don't get it. Just have some fun with it. It's not that important. It doesn't. We still love you if you don't get it. It doesn't matter. Just a little way of playing with the brain, of strengthening the brain. So we're going to take that ball and we're going to cross the shoulder. So it's cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch. Cross, head, cross, lap. Out, in, out, switch. Cross, head, cross, lap. Out, in. Are you getting it yet? Cross, head, cross, lap. Out, in, out, switch. Cross, head, cross, lap. Out, in, out, and switch. So that's the last part of our exercise today. We're going to start off with this. We're going to do it a bunch of times. We're going to have to start this music from the very top because there's a lot to do. And then we're going to take it from the very top. Remember, it's a rotation of the wrist, not just the arms. So we're using the arms. We're going up in different diagonals. We're doing same side. We're doing opposite sides. We're lifting. We're tapping. We're going up and down. We got a lot going on today, huh? All right, here we go. Starting with the pattern. Now, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, 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 cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, last time, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, from the very top, go, front, back, back, bounce and catch, go up, down, bounce, same side, out, in, bigger, out, in, out, opposite, out, in, out, and tap, under, here we go, uno, dos, tres, switch, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, again, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, switch, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, and down, up again, down, up, two more, down, up, last time, down, up, pattern, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, tap, out, in, out, switch again, tap, head, cross, tap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out from the top, front, back, back, bounce, go up, down, both, up, down, bounce, same side, out, in, switch, out, in, out, opposite, out, in, out, now tap, under, uno, dos, tres, switch, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, again, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, last time, tap, under, uno, dos, tres, and under, go down, up again, down, up, two more, down, up, last time, down, up, pattern, cross, tap, cross, lap, out, in, out, switch, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, again, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, last time, cross, head, cross, lap, out, in, out, done. All right, everybody, just relax, shake it out, grab some water, take a nice deep breath with me. We did it. Great job. This was a hard one. I think the whole body was moving most of the time. This was a lot of work today. So good for you. Great job. Nice work. Don't forget, if you didn't get it right now, you can play it again later and work on it. Or even tomorrow or the next day or the next. You can play lots more times to practice. And that's really what this is about. More practice. The more we practice and do repeat, the more we learn. That's how people learn, by repeating. All right, so let's take a nice deep breath and let's everybody just stretch it out. Let's start off with our core. I'm going to ask you to twist over. If you have any lower back issues or anything, this is not a great, just take your shoulder and twist. But otherwise, let's hold on to the chair to your side and just turn and try to look all the way behind you and just hold it right there. Let's continue working our vocal strength by saying the letter A. Here we go. A. Good. All right. One good turn deserves another. So now we're going to turn facing the other way, holding on to our chair, turning and looking way behind us. And let's continue. Let's say our vowels. So A, let's do E. Together. E. Good. All right. Well, that felt kind of good on your back and on your core. Nice work. Let's continue warming up, stretching out rather. We've already more than warmed up. Let's take that right leg all the way out in front. Your heel is down, so you're going to feel a nice stretch from behind your leg. Let's bend from the waist in instead of from your back. Instead of rounding your back, let's just lean into it. A, E, let's do I. Open your mouth nice and wide, nice and loud with me. Good. All right. So that was the front of the leg for the most part, front and back. Let's continue stretching out that right leg. Let's bring it all the way into your chest as high as you could lift it. And if you can, try to hold, instead of holding at your knee where you're squeezing all the soft tissue, let's grab it underneath the knee so you're not squeezing all that soft tissue. Be good to your knees. And I, O, let's do O. O. All right, moving on to our left leg. We're going to extend that leg all the way out in front, heel down, toe up. We're going to lean from the hips forward. Oh, let's say the letter U together. U. Good. All right. And now we're going to lift that leg up again into your chest, stretching out, holding from underneath. Lift as high as you can. We're stretching out our hamstrings and our glutes, a little lower back too. And let's say the letter Y, because sometimes Y is a vowel. So here we go. Y. Good. All right, continuing. Let's stretch out our shoulders. Drop your chin. Bring those arms directly in front of you, lengthening those arms so we're feeling a nice stretch in your shoulders, in your upper back, in your forearms, maybe a little in your wrist as well. Deep breath in and let's say ooh together. Ooh. Nice work. All right, palms up from this position. Now we're lengthening and stretching out the upper part of our biceps and the forearm and your fingers, your wrists. Let's open up nice and slowly all the way out to your side. Open up your chest and shoulders. Feel your abdominals, everything lengthening and lifting. Open up as wide as you can. Let's just say like we're really excited or really impressed. Let's say ah. Nice work. Now slowly and gently and carefully stretch all the way overhead. Reach as high as you can. Feel your abdominals, your shoulders, your upper back. Feel your fingers opening up, your wrists lengthening. Feel everything. Let's stretch out those legs as well. Bring those feet directly in front of you. Tighten up those knees. Squeeze every muscle in your entire body. Everything is contracting and lifting and stretching. A little higher, a little more, just a little more. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A little more, higher, bigger. Nice. Now drop your shoulders. Bring your legs back in. Relax your body. We're going to drop those arms to your side while we say yay, because guess what? We're done. Yay! Ah, boy, I feel great. How about you? All right. Don't leave, because I do want to say hello to some people that I might have missed earlier. All right. Oh.
We have messages.
And we have messages. Oh my goodness. It's a busy morning. Okay, so we've got Joan from Portland. Hi, Joan. Yeah, I saw we were chatting in the chat earlier. So hi, Joan. Glad you're here. And Brad from East Texas. Hello, Brad. Helen from Round Rock. Good morning, Helen. I hope you got a good workout. My friend Jay from California. Hello, Jay. And Jamie from Massachusetts are welcome. Mary from Trinidad and Tobago. Hello. I hope you had fun. Helen said it's difficult to lift legs and to pass the ball under. I know. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I do that are difficult. There's a lot of things we all do that are difficult. We're working on it. Don't worry about it. Do the best you can. And again, you don't have to bring the ball underneath. You can just tap it underneath. It's all about lifting the leg. That's all we're really worried about. So if you can't get that ball underneath your leg, you're still okay with me. Just tap it, okay? And also, that's something you can, just work on and practicing. Really getting that leg nice and high. Or you can grab a tennis ball, maybe something smaller, that you can work a little more easily with. And Grace gets points for the ball drop. Yes, yes. I got points for dropping my ball. You get points for dropping the ball too. Good for you. Brad says, Move and Shout improved my cardio scores. Nice. Love to hear that. Heart rate went from 50 to 129. That is fabulous. You're getting that heart rate up, which is so important, because when you get your heart rate up, you're not just training your heart, which is, of course, important in keeping your heart nice and healthy, but you're also circulating blood and oxygen to your brain and throughout your body. So that's really, really great. I'm so glad to hear that you're moving and really getting your body going. It's not just about remembering the exercises. It's about doing them so much so that you get your heart rate up, that you're remembering or strengthening the brain, strengthening all those muscles and our heart. So good for you, Brad. Thanks for telling us that. Thanks for working so hard. Good for you. All right, so.
Roger loved American Pie.
Oh, Roger, I know. Thank you, Roger. You loved American Pie. I did too. When I found it this week, I had to find a cover, because we're not allowed to use the originals. When I found a cover that worked for the beat, I was so excited. And Roger always talks about the music, so thank you, Roger, for enjoying it. I appreciate that too. All right, you can send me any comments if you have suggestions for songs. Put it in our comment. Let's hear about it. Maybe I can try to squeeze some of those suggestions in. Also, don't forget to, if you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not subscribed. That helps other people find us more readily. And keep those cards and letters coming, boys and girls. Any comments you have to make, let us hear from you, okay? I look forward to it, and I do try to answer everybody that writes in. So I will see you next week. And hope stay safe and stay fit. I'll see you next week. Have a great, safe week. Bye-bye.